as an eager yet intimidated high school graduate from Detroit, expecting so much of my next 4 years, but unsure how to conquer it all. I'm sure most of us remember moving into the Annex, the Quad, Drew, Carver, and Meridian thinking, this is it? We never expected that this cubicle of a room would be the start to our next most amazing, impactful, and unparalleled years of our lives. We were the only students inside on those beautiful 80-degree weather days with our team leaders and our teams the day after we moved in. I remember thinking, wow, the School of Business is serious. Since those days, this school has instilled in most, if not all of us, the importance of working hard now so we can play hard later, and that school always comes first. We all remember the campus pals that welcomed us on the campus and painted a picture of fun and a sense of family that Howard embodied. But we can't talk about freshman year without the history that was made on November 4th, as we gathered in Blackburn and buildings all over campus after our first time many of us got to vote, and we witnessed President Obama becoming the first black president. Or even waking up at 4 in the morning just to walk down to the National Mall to witness the 44th inauguration in 10-degree weather. We got our first look at Rest Fest, where many of us joined teams from dodgeball to spades to step, stroll. For me, it was the Annex dance team. And we experienced the Quad Drew Love and the victorious win for the Annex. Freshman year came to an end. We had successfully completed our first year of college. For some of us, it inspired us to become team leaders, and we decided to go ahead with that endeavor. And the greatest TL class is created, Big 16, composed of myself and 20 other freshmen, promising to make an impact on our school and the incoming freshman class. Looking back on sophomore year brings so many memories. Many of us shared in Meridian and SLO and other dorms over campus. We got to participate in our first freshman move-in. We were even locked inside of our dorms for a week in spring 2010 for Snowmageddon, when 40 inches of snow fell over DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Now that I look back at it, there were no other people that I would rather be locked in a dorm with for a week than these students that I stand in front of today. Celebrating every day off at a Dream Team party was becoming a habit, and Howard was becoming home. We would go home every summer when leave that classes were over, but by mid-June, we were ready to come back to our friends. The School of Business had grown on us. By junior year, we were proud to say that we were School of Business students and not in co-ops, not in the School of C. Those feelings of chagrin had gone. We no longer dreaded our decision that caused us to stay up late nights with our teams trying to finish freshman projects, or those sleepless nights trying to finish accounting homework that no one seemed to know how to do. My junior year, it was official. This was the school we were staying in. This is the school we were graduating from. The School of Business, breeding true competitors, provided many of us with opportunities for internships. And after sophomore year, many people interned at companies such as Google, Goldman Sachs, Deloitte, like myself. And the financial crisis was not going to hold us back. It may have been one of the most difficult years for many of us, but here we are, solidifying that Howard was one of the best decisions that many of us have ever made. Where else can you walk on the campus and find that the streets have been closed off just so that the First Lady can make an appearance? Or just walk across the street and listen to Colin Powell speak on a random Tuesday afternoon. Nowhere else other than Howard, the Mecca, the capstone. And the School of Business alone has cultivated student leaders ranging from HUSA to UGSA to SBL Honors Program, as well as business fraternities such as Delta Sigma Phi or Alpha. We are the cream of the crop. When senior year came around, it was expected to hear, "I'm a graduating senior," in every introduction. This year has not only been epic, but it started off with a bang, as Althea mentioned, literally, with an earthquake that struck Virginia, sending a shock through DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And as for me, stuck on an elevator by myself, I was scared out of my mind, and I just remember thinking, Lord, please let me get out of here. I'm so close to graduating. Needless to say, I made it out from one near-death experience to another. Be law. But if there is one class that can cause unprecedented stress for countless students, it's business law. But through it all, we made it. Nothing is impossible if we put our minds to it and keep faith. Delta Sigma Phi has taught me that for every debit, there's a credit. And for every hard work all the hard work that we put in, it's now paid off. And as for the very last class that Dr. Gray touched, I can honestly say that I think we did exactly what he told us to do. Get our groceries. Whether you are graduating and starting a full-time job, or preparing for graduate school, or even learning Mandarin to prepare for Teach for China, like my line brother Christina. Yeah, Christina! This is the next chapter of our lives, and we want to make it a bestseller. I congratulate the class of 2012, and I want us all to remember, it's not the things that we do in life that we regret, it's the things that we do not. And as we leave here today, remember that our biggest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond our measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? I ask, who are you not to be? Yes. And as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Thank you.
That's a good. Go, baby girl.